you're going to try and keep in touch now that it's all done?
Try? I definitely am.
Done.
Yes, it's a
Now,
done deal.
When the screen...
Definitely when the shoot opens. When the shoot opens, it's really severe. Yeah, it's a snap.
And I dyed my hair silver like Cisco. If you guys know who Cisco is, like in the Thong Song video. Yeah, it didn't look good. So
A lot of young girls and young teenagers this week, and they want to know, first up, do you have a favourite scene in High School Musical 3?
Fame is calling me. Fame is calling me. See what he said.
that was probably the worst thing I
Did
did.
you look like a pensioner? You look like an old person?
No, I looked like like an old man. It didn't look silver at all. It was like great.
To wear a cap and the gown because I was actually homeschooled, and it just meant a lot because it didn't feel like we were only graduating in the movie.
Great with the black hair. Were you tempted to keep it at all?
Yeah, I did for a little while. But then I had to go do a High School Musical.
Have you had sort of like any fans do something out of the ordinary just to show how much they love you?
I was actually in Mexico, and I was on...
Sorry about that. No, I just wanted you guys to, it's okay. I just wanted you not to...
Everyone came out. This is really cool.
Fantastic.
Standing in the rain. This is so nice.
I know, but despite the rain, you've got this fabulous carpet down here, rainbow carpet. How's that?
The added pressure to just get it just right?
Not necessarily. I mean, I feel that Gabriella and Troy have this
Have a time machine. What decade would you go back to? Give them a chance.
Oh, now I have to go back to the 60s. I've lived there for 6 months. I want.
a lot more adult situations. So it was a lot of fun to be able to step into something kind of new.
Now, I've been taking questions from
Want me to show you what it's like? Sit down, right? Sit down. And so you're the guy who's in charge.
John, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And then, there's so many. Every musical movie ever. It actually started for me with.
Amazing story. You know, they've been together since I think their sophomore year now, and
Not considering it's raining.
Yeah.
Now, there's something very Elvis-like about your character. How did you prepare for the part? Was the king involved at all?
Oh, man, I don't want to die. Yeah, no.
felt like we were graduating from High School Musical itself. So it was very emotional.
And what was it like, that kind of last day on set?
Actually, it's actually pretty gentle. It was actually pretty gentle.
He was just a fan in the audience who hopped up on the stage and decided to just come and say hi. It was hysterical.
And have
You're just watching, observing, and of course someday I'll pick John's brain eventually. I can't wait. But until then, I'm sure.
What's next for you? This isn't going to be the end. I know you're in a new film and more albums, perhaps.
Yeah, I think somewhere down the line. I mean, he's holding his arms out on the stage and he's running at me and he comes over and hugs me and I hug him back and he's like, I love you, and I'm like,
Haircut over
Yeah.
the years. Any particular from your youth you can remember?
Yeah, I think I was in like 5th or 6th grade.
Thing that I was in, everyone got very excited to finally see Troy and Gabrielle kiss. What was that like for you guys?
but it didn't take that many.
Excellent. Now, it's the premiere tonight, which must be a crazy affair for you guys.
Look, Ashley and I'd start crying. It was just this chain reaction, and we just couldn't stop because we're so close.
What do you think? Do you think...
Will, look at this, Will, Fame is calling you.
He was. I watched some Elvis movies. I remember the first thing I did was go rent Jailhouse Rock. And of course,
they're seniors and they've grown up and they're in love and they just have this sweet, innocent story about them. So,
You're gonna pull the chute, right? So then I'm sitting, so I would be here, right? So I'm here.
I do. It's so hard. I have so many. I feel like we really stepped it up a notch with High School Musical 3.